Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Shanice and welcome back to Simply Nika. So today I had a book review for you guys. One of my favorite things I like to do on my channel is book reviews because I love to read. I read a lot. So I love to give some book recommendations to you guys that I truly love. And lately I have been reading a lot of romance novels, yes, but I do read a lot of other books. So if you want to subscribe to my YouTube channel, you will get them for sure. But today I have a book review by Kendall, one of her newest books, and this book review is going to be spoiler free, so nothing but like the basic information, like the characters' names are going to be out and about on this channel. So I'm just going to give you a review of what I thought and how I feel about the book. So like I said, spoiler free, and you will not know anything because I want you to read this book and experience this book by yourself and read it yourself. After saying all of that, like I said, subscribe to the YouTube channel, hit the great notification bell as well. But let's go ahead and get started with this video. Okay, so one of my favorite things is book reviews because I love to read, and a book that I'm going to review for you guys this week, or this time around, is by Kendall, and it's called The 2-Week Arrangement, which is here. Here's the book cover and what it looks like. Just in case you didn't know, this is what the 2-Week Arrangement book cover looks like. And so just give that basic information of what the story is about. So the main guy, his name is Dominic Aspen, and the girl, her name is Presley Harper. And so Dominic is a CEO to this big hotel chain, Aspen Hotels, and Presley, she is a newly graduated student who desires, and her dream job is to be in the Aspen Hotel and have a job there, like in the executive parts where Dominic is at. And so that's her dream job. She didn't take some jobs just so she can have this dream job of hers, and that's where their attraction started and blossomed, and how everything started with them romantically, I guess you can say. So just by the back cover part, part that you say about this book is, I put it up right here, and you can pause this right now, you can read it, and it's like that part alone made me want to read this book because it makes you get into the story without even turning a page of a chapter, reading a page of a chapter, or going through the book. Like that part alone, literally makes you want to read this book and know more about this book and what's going on. And so that right there is like an A+ check mark for me. If you can attract me to read this book without even making me read a chapter or get through some chapters, just read a book and really get into it, that's like an A+ to me, that this book is going to be good from the jump start. So Dominic, he's very powerful but secretive and very confident into himself, and then Presley is she's a confident girl as well, but once she is with Dom, it's, it melts away, kind of. So when I start reading this book and how he's like the CEO, she's like the intern, and it's no comparison, and it's not like it's like a copy of the book, but it completely makes me think of 50 Shades of Grey when I read that, the first book, when Anastasia went to interview Christian and all of that. So if you like 50 Shades of Grey, you will like this book as well, because it reminds you of it. It's not like it's like an exact copy of that book or exact thing of that book and has exactly that kind of stuff in it, but it reminds you of it. It makes you smile, and definitely made me smile when I read that and I thought of it, and I was like, oh my god. So like any story, there's the main drama, that main villain in the story that stirs things up and kind of puts a dagger between the two, like Dom and Presley and any other characters in other romance novels. I won't say his name or what made him the villain in the book, but he is introduced in the book, and you kind of see that he's a little sketchy at first, and you girl, Presley, don't you see this? She's a little sketchy, but she's you see that he's a little sketchy, but she's not seeing it and being vulnerable and just gullible and not even putting two and two together. And it's I'm like mad, like, girl, don't you see this? Especially like the second or third time around when he is introduced to her in the book, and it's like, come on, girl, I see it, you know, you see it too. So there's like that main top drama villain in the book to make stir up the novel, and you can tell this novel is gonna be a second book, just how it ended and how the stories progressed, because you can tell that it was getting towards the end of the book and nothing was really resolved, and that there wasn't that climax drama part in the book where they kind of puts a dagger between the two wasn't there yet present in the book. So I knew that this was going to be like another story, which made me happy because I like more of their story anyway, and I loved and adored Dominic and Presley. So the ending, oh my god. Okay, so the ending is gonna be really frustrating, and it's like Dominic listened to Presley, and then like Presley speak the freak up, and it didn't happen, and then that chapter went, and then the ending went, and then I was like, oh my god, Presley, what are you doing, girl? Why? I know you. I know, and I know the situations in the book of she was going through, and I was like, I know, but why? And I was like, oh my god, and it's like so serious. I was like screaming at the book pages, run, okay, run. And it was a scary moment at the end, and hopefully how it ended, that things are going to be juicy the second book along, and it's going to be awesome, it's going to be juicy, and hopefully Dominic and Presley just, you know, you're just not going to get enough of Dom and Presley. Also, when I got this book, the second day that I read it, I was already halfway through this book. Okay, halfway through this book already, when it's just the second day of me reading this. And it was not because the book is short, because it's 20 chapters, not because the chapters were short. They were really long and thought out chapters of each character and all that stuff. And it was not because of that, because I couldn't put the book down. It was that good. Like, I wanted to keep reading and reading. Like, I could visually see everything that was going on. It was just like a movie in my head. And every single time I stopped reading for some reason, because life happens, or somebody trying to talk to me, it's like I push pause, like I'm pushing pause on Netflix or something, and it's like I want to know more of their story, want to know more, and I couldn't stop reading because it's just a lovely story. And then also another thing, you get to have to be in Presley's mind, and then you get to be in Dom's mind as well. Like, most of the time it's just in the girl's mind, and sometimes at the end the author puts a section of the book of the man's mind, or the end of the book in the man's mind, or like their point of view in the man's mind. But you get this book, and you will get the special treat of Dom's mind and Presley's. This is a spoiler-free book review of the 2-week arrangement. And oh, you think when you read this book, you see the title of the 2-week arrangement, and you think, oh, this is the 2-week arrangement that the book title is talking about in the book. And then you keep reading and reading, it's like, oh, it's this 2-week arrangement. So when you read it, try to spot that out, and if you do, leave a comment down below and tell me what is the 2-week arrangement, and I will tell you if you're correct or not. And this 2-week arrangement is out now, so grab it, you don't want to miss it, and because you're going to be disappointed if you did. You gotta know Dominic and Presley's story just as much as you gotta know Christian and Anastasia's story. If you haven't read that, what are you doing, guys? Read it. So all in all, of all what I said and all of what I read, I love this book. I 100% recommend you read this book, and it's one of the books that you should read. So the 2-week arrangement by Kendall was amazing. I hope you like this book review, because that's all I'm going to say about it. I'm not going to go in too much detail. I don't want to spoil anything. I love this book. I can have a long discussion about this book. It's amazing. It's great. So if you want to discuss anything you want about this book once you have read it, go down below and comment down below, and also comment down below if you're going to get this book as well. And also go down below and give me a like if you're going to grab this book up yourself on the 4th, today, so I know how many people are going to get this book. I really would like to know, and have some discussions down below once you read that. So thank you so much for watching this little spoiler-free, once again, spoiler-free book review. subscribe to my YouTube channel, the notification bell to be notified, but also hit the like button if you like this video and all that good stuff. And also share this video if you want to, and look out for other videos I will do this week. So thanks so much for watching, and goodbye.